What's going on, you guys? It is Xenclu here, and today I'm bringing you another top 5 zombies video. Due to the success of my last video, I thought I would do another top 5, but this time I'm going to be doing the top 5 best GobbleGums in Black Ops 6 Zombies. And with that all out the way, let's get right into the top 5. Now, coming in at our number 5 spot, this is going to be the Idolized GobbleGum. Now, already this may seem controversial, but I find Idolized so nice to have in this game, especially for high rounding and for boss fights. Being able to have those 30 seconds to chill, go get ammo, or buy perks, or revive a teammate can be the difference in you finishing that boss fight or getting to that round 100. Idolize also really helps with certain Easter egg steps, such as the Liberty Falls water valve step, as you can see in the gameplay. But I couldn't put Idolize over anything else on the list, as it doesn't help you with getting points or anything with the early game, so for that reason I'm going to leave it at number 5. And coming in at our number 4 spot, this is going to be a returning GobbleGum. This is going to be Raindrops. Now, for those people who may not know what Raindrops does, it allows the user to spawn one of each power up, including a free perk power up. This is perfect for starting off your game, especially if you're doing the Easter egg on a map like Terminus or Citadel Day More. That requires you to get your guns fully packed and also to have good perks. Being able to get early double points and a free perk can really speed up your game and also allow you to enter the boss fight at an earlier round, so you aren't going into the boss on like the mid 30s, which can be very challenging for some players. And there isn't much bad to say about Raindrops, but I think there are 3 other GobbleGums that just beat it out. Now we enter the top 3, and I know this is going to get very controversial, but I'm going to be putting at number 3, Wonder Bar. I know for some of you this may have been in your top 2, potentially your number 1 spot, but for me I just feel like it doesn't beat the other 2 on this list, purely because there is a way to get every wonder weapon for free besides the ray gun, obviously without having to do the Easter egg or not including side Easter eggs such as the vending machine on Liberty Falls. But I couldn't ignore the fact that this gives you a wonder weapon for only 950 points, and you can get it super early, potentially even round 1 if you use other GobbleGums that give you extra points and double points. Already that is super overpowered, and as you can see from the gameplay, getting a ray gun that early on in your game means you can never die, and it gives you a lot of breathing room in terms of setting up for the Easter egg. But I think in the grand scheme of my game, I don't really need Wonder Bar, as I could use something else instead of it and just do the free Wonder Weapon quest, and for that reason it is not any higher on my list. And coming in at number 2, just missing out on the number 1 spot, this is going to go to Hidden Power. Now, I know some of you may be a little shocked, and this is probably a bit biased, but I hate the salvage economy in this game. It feels like I'm pinching for pennies in the early game trying to level up my guns, especially on Citadel Day More when I have to use 500 salvage to get dead wire on my gun for the lightning rod, and I just hate leveling up my gun early game. And this GobbleGum allows me to skip all of that and get straight to gold rarity. I know Treyarch have added Voltrade and also the suppressor attachment to help you get salvage, but even with that I still love being able to skip all the leveling up and use my salvage on something else like a Casimir or a mutant injection. And as you can see from the gameplay, having a gold rarity gun in the low rounds is super overpowered. I mean, I'm basically boss fight ready in terms of Liberty Falls Easter egg. But I do still have one more GobbleGum that I think is just better than this one and better than everything else on my list, and nothing can even come close to it. Before I can get to that, I have 3 quick honorable mentions, and these go to Near Death Experience, Phoenix Up, and Free Fire. Now, these 3 GobbleGums were super unlucky to miss out, but I left out Near Death Experience and Phoenix Up just due to them being useless on solo, and I think a GobbleGum you can only use in co-op does hinder how it ranks compared to GobbleGums that can be used in both solo and in co-op. I chose not to put Free Fire on the list because I think compared to Idolize, there are way more scenarios where Idolize is better compared to Free Fire, but Free Fire can be used to absolutely melt final bosses. In particular, the Terminus Patient 13 boss gets destroyed with this GobbleGum. Like I said, for the other 2, I didn't put them on here due to them being only used in co-op, so I do hope you guys can see where I'm coming from, and if they are on your list, be sure to let me know in the comments and where you would have put them. But without further ado, I think it's time we get down to our number 1 best GobbleGum in Black Ops 6 Zombies. Coming in at our number 1 spot, I think most people would agree, this is going to be Perkaholic.
I got Perkaholic! What?
Perkaholic, even way back in Black Ops 3, has always been an S tier GobbleGum, but in Black Ops 6 it is put in the double S tier for me personally, for the main factor being the new point system and just how many points you can save by using a Perkaholic. I think being able to have every perk in the game by round 1 is stupidly overpowered and is great for any scenario, whether you're high rounding or doing the Easter egg or just having a chill game with friends trying to reach that newest high round. Perkaholic is perfect for all of these scenarios. And for all those reasons listed, I just had to put Perkaholic at number 1. But that is going to bring us to the end of today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed. Be sure to let me know in the comments what you agree or disagree with, and once again, thanks for all the support recently. The past week I've experienced some massive growth on the channel. I just want to say thank you once again, and I'll see you guys in the next video.